Good afternoon and welcome to Osijek. We're about to close off the junior competitions at the European Shooting Championships over 10 metres. And we've got a couple of events still to go. The trio rifle events. First of all, the turn of the men with a gold and bronze medal match upcoming in a few moments. Then later, the 10 metre air rifle trio women junior. That's local time from 6:30 here in Osijek. And there is our schedule for the rest of the day. So next event starting at 5 p.m. local time. And then there's that air rifle trio. Women junior at 6:30 later this evening. So the director's just said something very funny to me. Where is my straw? Where is my straw, Ivor? There it is. But we don't need the straw today. The straw is not happening. We're not doing that. We're just back. It's decimal scoring. Back to the, hopefully, lots of 10.9s. Add the three scores together and the highest score gets 2 points. And therefore, if there's a draw, they get 1 point each. There we are. We're fingers this time. Fingers. Enjoy. So 10 metres is the distance, and the bronze medal and gold medal can be won if you get to the magic 16-point marker. Maximum weight of the rifles is 5.5 kilos, and the bullseye down the other end of 10 metres, 0.5 of a millimetre. I know, it almost sounds breathtakingly impossible, but you just wait to see what will happen here. So each athlete will take an individual shot. Those shots are then combined as a 3-time score. So if all athletes were to get a 10.9, the maximum you can have per series is 32.7. And ordinarily, really, a total over 30 per series should be, most of the time, I'd probably say 50 to 60% of the time, would be enough to take the series win. Certainly anything over 31, and you're really starting to perhaps guarantee a series win. Now, if you'd like to follow us on social media, there are the QR codes. You can use the camera on your smartphone or tablet, and just use the camera then to open up the link and tap through and follow us on social media, be it Instagram or Facebook. If you are on YouTube, you can like and subscribe to the channel. It helps spread the word, and get involved, feel free with the live chat as well by leaving your comments of support. So Kristina Pleter-Kapic is the announcer from Croatia, about to welcome the athletes into the field of play and into the arena.
Representing Ukraine,
So first to arrive are Team Ukraine, the trio. It's the same trio that took the silver medal at the World Championships for juniors in Cairo back in 2022. That's Ivan Tekilenko, Danielo Kranchik and Alexei Vyachin, alongside their coach Alona Fedorova. So they're a World Championship silver medal winning trio. And the next to come out is the Austrian trio. So led out by Patrick Entner, and then Johannes Kuhn and Keanu Weibel. And the German coach today is Axel Chargacera.
The jury member in charge of this finals is Mrs. Ala Kavinda from Serbia.
And here's the jury getting their introduction. There's Alanka Binda of Serbia. And she's alongside Mr. Robert Lockridge of Great Britain.
The chief range officer for this finals is Mr. Petar Plavčić from Croatia.
Well, back once again, like the Renegade Master, the man with the microphone. It is Petar Plavčić of Croatia. He's a very commanding chief range officer, really knows his stuff, so experienced as well. And he's so clear and very precise. All the credentials you need to be a chief range officer. So here we go, Austria versus Ukraine in this bronze medal match for the 10-metre air rifle trio men junior. It's the series point system, so each athlete will take their individual shot. These scores, the decimal scores, are then combined, and the highest total takes the series and gets 2 points. And if at any point then the scores are the same or there's a draw, then each team will receive 1 point each. And it's the first team to get to a total of 16 points who will take the bronze medal in this instance, and in the next match take the gold. So there's the semi-final results. And that's how it all unfolded and set up not only this bronze medal match, but also the gold medal match still to come.
Five minutes, preparation and sighting time starts.
So preparation and sighting time. Safety flags removed from the rifles. And just looking now at Johannes Kuhn a second ago. I think he's the only left-handed shooter in this trio setup. So these rifles are highly customizable. You can choose your own colors as well, should you wish. It's funny when people realize they're on camera, they think, oh, am I supposed to have my feet up on the seats? Oh, better take them down. Caught on camera. Right, let's have a closer look then at the athletes. Here's Keanu Weibel of Austria, 19 years old, silver medalist in the 50-metre prone. That was in Wrocław in the European Championships. You can see that on your screens. I do love the cap on backwards. It's been a while since I've seen someone rocking a baseball cap on back to front. So here's Johannes Kuhn, 20 years old, silver medalist in the Grand Prix in Russia in the mixed team junior. That was earlier this year in the Grand Prix, and also a bronze medalist in the men's junior 10-metre air rifle. And Patrick Entner, who's had a silver medal here already, still only 20 years old. And there's those other true bronze medals that he picked up. One in Győr in Hungary last year. The other was in Osijek in the 3P. It was over 50 metres. And there's Axel Tragasir.
In case of a tie in points, where both teams have reached 16 points, the match will continue with one additional shot fired by all members of each team to decide the tie. If the scores are still tied, the teams will continue.
Now we can have a close look at the Ukraine trio. First of all, Ivan Tekilenko, 20 years old. He was fourth here in the 10-metre air rifle final. He's also a silver medalist. You can see that on your screen in the World Championships. We've been talking about that one. That was in Cairo 2022 in the 3P men's junior. And he actually did that alongside the other two that he's shooting alongside today. This man also was part of that silver medal winning side. And this is Danilo Krajnik. There is the silver medal from the World Championships in the 3 positions in Cairo 2022.
And only one malfunction will be allowed for each team member during the medal matches. Also,
And here's their final athlete in this trio, Alexei Vyachin, 19 years old, and also a silver medalist in the World Championships, as we've been talking about, alongside the other two next to him. And then Ilona Fedorova is in the background. You can just see her. Here's the Ukrainian coach for today.
And to me, the most important sentence of the rules for this format and any format of the finals is that enthusiastic audience support is encouraged and is recommended during the medal matches. So, let's put those hands to work. Let's give them one big round of applause before they start.
And there's Egbert IJzerman from the Netherlands, and part of the European Shooting Confederation
To our team
Presidium
star,
member.
the party maker of this championship.
Each time Egbert says goodbye to me, he always says, Rory, I'll see you somewhere else around the world, somewhere. And it's always so true. I think I last saw Egbert in India, I think, at the World Cup final last October. And I was at Intershoot as well in the Netherlands, doing the announcing there for those finals, but Egbert was on holiday, so was unable to attend, as normally he would be there in The Hague for Intershoot. So we're about to get on the way and about to get the 30-second reminder.
30 seconds.
There it is. Petar Plavčić, our Chief Range Officer, just reminding the athletes that we're pretty much set to go now. So just looking at Johannes Kuhn, just checking his footing, making sure he's nice and stable, ready to go. All shooting has so much to do with balance. And rifle shooting as well, the margins are just almost unforgivable in places. It's less than a millimetre of precision that can make the difference to taking medals and going home empty-handed. So this is it, the 10-metre air rifle trio men's junior bronze medal match.
Start.
Here we go, that's the start command. 50 seconds per series. And the combined scores takes the series points. Of course, the quickest you can win this is 16 points to 0. 16 love, as they would say in tennis. Of course, there isn't a 16 in that, but you get the idea. 30.4. So Viechin needs a 10.1. He slams in a 10.4. So 30.8, enough to take that series win. Pretty close so far, though. Just a 0.4 difference.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
10.7 from Entner, great shots. Oh, 10.9, we've had one already. The highest individual score. And now once again, Viechin just needs to put in a shot over 10. And he's managed to do it. And the Austrians, well, they're just left watching. And I think even they now look and think, this trio looks pretty tasty. So there's what I was saying earlier. If you can get to 31 as a total, it's always a complete guarantee. But that 10.9 it's clearly obviously helped. But 31 or more, and you would expect to take the series win unless you're up against an absolute brilliant performance on the other side from the other trio. The coaches can call a timeout. And each coach is allowed 60 seconds per timeout. Another pretty high score from Entner. And this is better from Austria, 31.1. Ukraine, another 9.9 from Tegelenko. That could be what lets them down, but no, they've just made it by 0.1. This is what I mean about the margins in rifle shooting. Got to bear in mind the bullseye down the other end, 0.5 of a millimetre.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
Another high score from Entner, 10.7 this time. And Ukraine here just needed a 9.5 or higher. It's another series win. Ukraine are already halfway there. There's a timeout called from Austria, and Axel Tregeser is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, one round of applause for our YouTube audience, please.
So if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, and that applause is for you for joining in and coming along to be with us. If you're on the live chat on YouTube, hello to Margit, cheering on Austria. Also Vlad's here for Ukraine. And we've got Luis from Portugal. And Margia, JJ. Thank you very much for your comments and your support and love of shooting sport. Right, now back to this trio bronze medal match. Ukraine are 8 points in front already. Entner with another shot in the tens. So 9.3 required from Viachin. Something tells me he'll get it. And it's a 10. So Austria now trailing by 10 points. This could be a trio whitewash. It actually isn't that popular in terms of it doesn't happen that many times. It's if it does, of course, happen, it's not over yet. Austria certainly have the capability of fighting back. The brilliance and the talent that they've got in their trio is certainly capable of pulling this one back. There's Kuna, our mascot, up to her usual tricks. So the face of Weibel with the baseball cap on backwards, and the face of Ivan Tekilenko. And Weibel now just lowering into the shot. Well, Viachin only needed a 9.4, it's a 9.6, it's still enough. Ukraine just keeps stealing these series wins, and I think they know it too. This is a terrific performance from them, because at the end of the day, you just need to be 0.1 in front. That's it. Just get the points. So Austria have a real mountain to climb, and obviously being from Austria, it's probably something they're used to, as in the mountains, not necessarily climbing one here in Osijek in Croatia, to try and get their hands on this bronze medal. Again, another shot in the tens from Entner. He keeps delivering for this trio. This is looking better, though, from Austria so far. 10.5 and a 10.4. A 10.3, 31.2. Is that going to be enough this time? A 10.6 required. And it's 10.3, and Austria have their first points. And they're still 10 behind, but at least they're off the mark.
Start.
Shot in the high 10s this time for Mentner. And that 9.8, could that be costly? As a 10.8 on the other side from Kunyik. And it's another series win, and it's again another narrow margin, just 0.2 in front. But the Ukrainian trio have done it again. They're now 2 points away from taking bronze. Can Austria respond? I'm sure if you're here to support Austria, you must be on the edge of your seat right now, or probably even stood up with nerves.
For the next competition shot, low. Start.
Well, that's a terrific shot from Tyakilenko, a 10.8. Another shot in the 10s. They just need 9.6 and a 10 from Vyachin. And Ukraine have done it. They're over the line, 16 points. And the bronze medal is theirs. So the silver medal winning team from the World Championships in Cairo now takes a bronze here at the European Championships in the trio event. Meanwhile, a decent effort in places from the Austrians. They were unlucky in some respects, just lost out those series here and there by 0.1, by 0.2. They were narrowly beaten in places. But just good to see the camaraderie between all of the athletes and the respect. Ukraine have taken the bronze medal, and they've taken it in style. We'll be back in a few moments' time for the gold medal match. It's coming up for you. Croatia versus Germany. The home nation guaranteed a silver, as are Germany, of course. But who will take the gold? We'll find out in a few moments live here from Osijek, Croatia at the European Championships over 10 metres.
Sam je gledao u svitanje dana, tihim noćima od zvjezdanog sna. U meni sutonima ona me ljubi, zelenim poljima i beskrajem dna. Sam je gledao kroz kapljice kiše, ona je svjetlo što me vodi kroz noć. Govornim valovima ona me njiše, ona je ljubav koja ne može proći. Gledao sam
HEP. Više od struje.
Range is ready for gold medal match. Athletes to the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Welcome back to Osijek. We're about to get underway now with the gold medal match for the 10-metre air rifle trio men junior. Croatia, the home nation, versus Germany.
On firing points, G, F, and E. Representing Germany, Florian Reinhard Beer, Luis Eichenseer, Alexander K.
So the Germans led out by Florian Beer, alongside Louis Eichenseer and Alexander Karl.
They are accompanied by
Their coach is Claudia Kuller. And Florian Beer already with a silver medal here in the mixed team, and also took the silver medal yesterday in the solo event. So he's a decent visit because he's on for a guaranteed third silver medal, if not a gold, if Germany can beat the home nation of Croatia. And this is a bit of a moment for these trio. Toma Tadic leads them out, and Luka Jambrowski and Darko Tomasovic. And Senisha Vitez is the coach.
In charge of these finals is Mrs. Aranka Binda from Serbia.
And the jury now just getting their introduction.
Accompanied by jury member Mr. Robert Lovric from Croatia. Oh, from Great Britain, sorry. I'm taking Mr. Robert.
As Bob Lockridge said, taking the joke. I think it's just a mistake from Christina. Well, it's been a long day, there's a lot of names to say, but Petar Plavčić is certainly from Croatia, not Great Britain. And Robert Lockridge is certainly from Great Britain rather than Croatia. So if you are joining us online on Facebook and on YouTube, thank you very much for doing so. Thanks for coming along for the ride. My name is Rory McAllister. I'll be your commentator for this gold medal match. The home nation of Croatia versus Germany. That's the series point system, so each athlete takes their shot. The shots are combined and then turned into points. First team to get to 16 points will take the gold medal. The other team, it's silver. Simple as that. Well, feet placement, so important in any shooting discipline, be it rifle, pistol or shotgun. But certainly with the rifle, just those less than millimeters of precision. And sure, the suits help with stiffness, but they're all tested. I saw them being tested in equipment control just before coming through into the finals hall. And the athletes have underlayers on as well underneath, just to try and help again with just their muscles and sweat and body movement and all the other things that come into play whenever you're shooting at this level. And obviously it's a bit hotter as well for the athletes underneath the lights down at the front. So there are the Croatians in the house.
We are the hosts. And do we have Team Germany in the audience? They are all at the
And the Germans unusually quiet when you consider what their Bundesliga is like in terms of the noise that's generated there. Sometimes feels like it's going to blow the walls and roof apart. So if you're on YouTube, do like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're on Facebook, you can like and make your comments. As we take a closer look now at the athletes, and starting with Darko Tomasovic, 20 years old, was 8th here in the 10-metre final. Also has a gold medal at the Grand Prix over 10 metres in the men junior, as you're seeing on your screen. Also is a gold medal in the Grand Prix mixed team. So Luka Jambrowski, he's 19 years old, bronze medalist at the European Championships. That was in the 3 positions, team men, here in Osijek 4 years ago. And finally on the Croatian trio, this is Toma Tadic, 17 years old, so still a way to go in the world of junior shooting. He was 9th in the Grand Prix over 10 metres in the air rifle, so just missed out on the final. Meanwhile, there's Sinisha Vitez, the coach. So there's certainly some ability in the Croatian trio. As we now put the Germans under a closer look. So here's Alexander Karl, 18 years old, 50-metre prone and 3P European Championship. He was 9th in both, just missing out on both finals. So now he's made this gold medal match. Bit of a step up, but I'm sure he'll handle it well. And here's Luis Eichenseer, 17 years old.
So show me your enthusiasm, audience.
And again, just looking at his record, I think this will be the first major medal in a sort of big tournament such as this, the European Championships. Meanwhile, for Florian Beer, 19 years old, has already achieved so much, including this week. He's got 2 silver medals already from this European Championships. One in the solo, that was yesterday, and also in the mixed team. And there's Claudia Kuller, who's the coach. And the coaches can call a timeout, maximum of 60 seconds for that. Now, there were no, just one timeout actually called in the bronze medal match. Ukraine had such a dominant performance in that one against Austria and got over the line pretty quickly. It was 16-2 in the end in terms of points. So in a few moments' time, we'll get the 30-second reminder from the Chief Range Officer that there's 30 seconds left, and we're about to get underway with this bronze medal match and get going. Who will be victorious?
30 seconds.
Well, the humidity, I think, has just gone up a little bit, I'd say, in the finals hall. It's just a little bit sweaty in places. I'm sure it's been a hot day for Kuna as well, our mascot, running around, teasing people, cheering on the audience, causing problems, blowing kisses to the camera. Just gets up to all sorts. Very cute, though, even if she's a 6-foot Martin. Right now, this is the 10-metre air rifle trio men junior gold medal match. This is Croatia, the home nation, against Germany. So do leave your comments of support. Cheer on your country. And let's see what happens now. Each series has 50 seconds. The bullseye down the other end, 0.5 of a millimetre, 10 metres away from our athletes. And really a total over 31 should get you there for a series win, as you've just seen there with Croatia, and they just burst out in applause. 32.7 is the highest possible total, and that's if each athlete was to get a 10.9. We did have a 10.9 in the bronze medal match earlier on.
Start.
29.7 from Croatia. Still another shot to come, and the Germans take their final one. They're 0.3 behind again. Croatia are 4 points in front. They're delighted, and why wouldn't they be?
Croatia now has 4 points. Germany still no points, but it's early in the match. Let's see what happens.
For the next competition, competition shot. Load. Start.
.7 from Croatia. Germany still with 2 shots left, a 9.9, a 10.6. That's exactly what they needed for a draw. So they at least have a point now, the Germans.
1 point Team Croatia, 1 point Team Germany. First point
But Croatia still 4 points in front.
goes in total for Croatia. 4 points difference.
For the next competition shot. Load. Start.
Well, 31.1, that just goes to prove what I was saying earlier. If you can get over 31, you're pretty much almost, not always, but it can be a strong guarantee that you'll get a series win, and the Germans have just done that. So they put it back to within 2. Croatia 5, Germany 3. And 5 shots there over the 10s, just that one 9.9 from Tomašević.
For the next competition shot. Load. Start.
Oh, 10.9 required just for a draw, so Croatia have done it again. That was a big ask for Aishensia. Needed the maximum individual shot just to get a draw. And Croatia have taken that series win by 0.8. That would be marvellous for the Croatian team, I'm sure, to get a gold medal at a home event. But Germany at the same time won't be just wanting to roll over. They want the gold medal too. That's a really decent 10.7 from Alexander Karl. 10 and a 10.4, 31.1. It's enough to take a German series win. So they're back to within 2. Croatia 7, Germany 5. Another 50 seconds is already loaded for the next series. You just see there how it's unfolded and how it was swinging from one trio to the next. And then the last 3 have all been a Croatia series win.
Load. Start.
31.2, and it was a 10.3 or more required, and Florian Baer has slammed in a 10.8 right at the very end there and took that series win, 31.8. So that's what I'm saying, the 31 marker doesn't always get you the series win. Most of the time it will, but not on that occasion. Those 3 really strong shots, those 2 high 10s, one from Alexander Karl of 10.7, and also that 10.8 from Florian Beer, and the 10.3, a great total, the highest so far in this trio match. Well, it's a better stuff from the Croatians this time. 10.7, a 10.5 and a 10. 11.4, yeah, it's a Croatian series win. It was impossible there to catch up. So Croatia 31.2, take another 2 points.
Team Croatia increasing their total score to 9 points. 7 points, Team Germany.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
28.9, is that going to be enough? I doubt it, not in this instance. And even with that 9.6 from Osijek,
They're neck and neck in this match.
German total 30.3. And that means now everything's level here, 9 points each.
For the next competition shot, load.
A much closer match than the bronze medal one a few moments ago.
Start.
So another 50 seconds, starts to tick. Both these teams locked on the same amount of points, 9 apiece. And just that bit of a disastrous last shot from Tadic. Otherwise fairly consistent, all in the 10s. And Tadic with another shot in the mid to high 10s, 10.6. And Croatia over 31, 31.2. And they've beaten the Germans in this series by 0.9.
Points away from winning European Champions title and gold medals.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
So I do wonder if Croatia take another series win here. I wonder if we'll get a timeout called by Claudia Kula. I just wonder. The Germans, of course, could very well take this series and level it up once again to 11-11. Now the Germans have done it, 31.2. That opening shot of 9.3 from Tadic. You just had to wonder at this stage of the gold medal match.
We may be here a while.
And despite that, you had Jan Bruch's 10.8. Again, some really high scores. Great stuff here at the European Championships.
Start.
Ozen's here, a little bit of mixed form over his last 10 shots or so. Breath control, trying to keep that rifle as steady as possible. And 31.7, Germany have now eclipsed Croatia. They're 2 in front. And a timeout has been called by Croatia. There we have it. Siniša Vitez just says now is the time.
We are very close to the 16-point mark and to the end of this match. Currently in the lead Team Germany. This is their first lead in this match, but it's very close to that 16-point
So when you look at that graphic there, the way the series have been distributed, it sort of looks fairly balanced, but of course you've got a couple of crucial moments where Germany have won 2 series in a row, and that's where things can have an effect, of course, because you just get further and further in front and it leaves the other team chasing, and you need to then make sure as the chasing trio that you're not making mistakes, and it's very hard. This is where the real mental toughness of shooting comes into it. It's trying to block that out and come into it taking your shot as if it's the first shot each time of the actual competition and trying to deal with it. And those that can do that are the ones that tend to succeed more than the others.
Load. Start.
So if Germany were to win this series and go to 15 points, Croatia can only then afford one draw, because one more point would put Germany from 15 to 16. And 9.9, but that's followed by a 10.8 and a 10. 30.7, well, there's a draw. Interesting. Very tense. Germany, one more series win away. She can't believe it. Either that or is just embarrassed to be on TV.
The European Champions title is now Team Germany. 4 points for Team Croatia. Will we have a tie, or will we have the end of the match?
So which way is this one going to go? Croatia going to make it? Be superb for them at their home competition to take a gold medal. Meanwhile, the Germans, though, can never write them off. They're just so steely, so strong. Here we go then. This could be the last series, depending on what happens. Croatia will obviously want to take this to 14-14 and try and get down to a decider. .4, 30.9 total. And Croatia have done it. They've levelled this up. Would you believe it?
14 points each. What an exciting.
And a gap of 1.3 in that last series. And I couldn't call this. I think it's impossible. It's just been swinging around so much. He's got his hands on his head. I feel like doing the same.
For the next competition shot, load.
Right, here we go. Who's going to take this?
Start.
Will it be a draw? It wouldn't surprise me, being honest. One thing's for sure, the Croatians will go absolutely berserk if they take a gold medal here. Meanwhile, the Germans have shot so well, they'll have their sights set on gold. Here we go. .29. Oh, they've done it! Croatia have done it! They've got a gold medal! And just look at these scenes of jubilation in Osijek, Croatia. A gold medal for the home nation, and they just did it at the last moment. Croatia take that 16 points to 14. And what a display of grit and determination from this trio to see off the trio from Germany, who just looked like for 1 minute that they were just not going to lie down. And I think Florian Baer almost can't believe it. He now has 3 silver medals in a row in as many days from the competition here in Croatia. A silver medal in the mixed team, a silver medal in the solo, and now a silver medal in the trio. And the Ukrainians, the bronze medalists, they're over. to congratulate the silver and gold medalists. Well, there's Kuna with a Croatian top, proudly holding that up, and rightly so. Well, Sinisha Vitez, I think, punched to the air. Just timed that timeout at just the right time, I'd say. It was a crucial decision, and he played that one so well. So here's the official announcement of the medalists. So Ukraine, the trio with the bronze medal. Alexander Viachin, Danilo Klinik, and Ivan Tekilenko. So the German trio with their rifles up. The Croatians almost went there for a moment. Florian Beer, Louis Eisenseer, and Alexander Karl are the silver medalists. Well, the Croatian trio have done it. Darko Tomašević, Luka Jambraoš, and Toma Tadic. What a display, what a performance, and what a golden moment for the Croatian trio. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm out of breath after that. Very tense, everything you wanted from a trio men's gold medal match. And we'll be able to have a look back at some highlights and some of the moments that we've just witnessed from both the bronze medal match and the gold medal match. Scenes of such jubilance and celebration. There it is, confirmed on your screen. Croatia, the home nation, have a gold medal. The trio of Darko Tomašević and Luka Jambraoš and Toma Tadic. Well, we have one more event to come in the juniors before we stop for a few days before the seniors take over. 6:30 local time here in Osijek, Croatia for the air rifle trio women junior. That's coming up for you in about 45 minutes time. We'll see you then.